Magandang gabi mga katribo.
Happy New Year mga katribo and welcome sa isang bagong episode ng The Athletes Tribune. Recently, we got information that a team called Strong Realty has got players like Justin Baltazar and Will Gosum and even being Swaggy Tiu. Would you like to know more? Tama-tama dahil andito ang coach nila at na head coach din ng College of St. Niels sa NCAA, si Coach Charles Tiu. Coach?
Hello, thank you for having me also.
Hi, Coach. Kamusta naman po yung holidays niyo po recently?
Okay naman, it's a good break finally. Good to spend time with the family. Pero ito, be back to work again real soon.
Yeah, at grabe mo yung recruiting group ng Strong Realty. And recently you got Justin Baltazar and Will Gosum. So congrats to that. But I'd like to ask, paano nyo sila na-convince na sumali sa team and when was that real thing?
Actually, for a few weeks now, we actually knew it was gonna happen. It wasn't too hard. Si Justin, I reached out to him first. Interested naman siya. Of course, nagpaalam muna siya kay Gov Delta. Then si team owner, si Jacob, was able, maganda naman relationship nila kay Gov. So, we were able to convince him to trust our team to play for us muna. I know he probably has other plans after this tournament, but at least for now, lalaro siya. Si Will naman, madali. Excited naman. I told him that I want to bring him sana sa Dubai para magkaroon pa ng more experience and so he can learn to play with other guys in higher level competition.
We noticed po, Will still has one more playing year with the CSB sa NCAA. Will he be joining the Strong Group as a guest player po so he can still use his final year of eligibility with the Blazers?
Well, I don't think it should be a problem. This is the same tournament that we played in with Mighty Sports in the past. David Defonso played there even before playing for Ateneo, Juan Gomez Deliano for UP, Justin Gutang also for us at Benilde. He's played there, and they all played in their respective leagues after. So I don't think it should be a problem. And of course, yeah, we just make sure we have to ask permission from the NCAA to allow him. Sana naman they do.
Coach recently Will got the MVP, but I know he wants to really bring home that championship for St. Benilde. So him joining in this competition where he'll get to experience playing against tougher players. Ano po yung gusto niyo makitang growth sa laro ni Will before sa 99, if ever?
Well, a lot, especially the mental side of the game. I really feel he has so much room for improvement. I mean, his skills are okay. Obviously, it will get better and we'll continue to work on those aspects of his game with him. But just the feel for the game, the whole understanding, medyo kulang pa siya. So that's one aspect where I really want him to improve. And, playing against better guys, even just in practice and seeing the game at a high level from a different perspective will really help him grow as a player, I feel.
Right. Joining also for Strong Realty are Ateneo players BG Andrade and Pinan for Niels from Ateneo. We understand that the team's owner is Jacob Lau, also part of that championship squad. So I'd like to ask, how crucial is Jacob's input on when he's suggesting players from Ateneo to join Strong Realty?
I know, first and foremost, I think Jacob's a really smart person, a smart player also. I definitely see a lot of potential in him as a future coach if he wants to do that. If he doesn't want to pursue business, he's a great basketball mind. Just talking with him a lot. So when he says he thinks certain players can help our team, obviously you trust his decision. And I know for a fact, I've also seen these guys. I personally would have wanted for Nelias to transfer to us in Benilde. Obviously, that wouldn't happen. Andrade, he's proven himself in the UAAP, great shooter. So, these guys I think they'll be able to help our team. But again, it's hard for me to tell or to say what type of roles they'll have until I see them in practice competing against the other members of our team. So, it's really up to them to find a way to crack the rotation and play because, as you know, we have some imports. We have Bearfield, we have Ange Kwame in our team who are probably going to take the lion's share of the minutes.
Coach, with the possibility of having more collegiate players in strong youth PLP, will they have to secure a special guest license so that to make sure that they'll be back for their respective collegiate leagues if they want to spend their remaining collegiate
And
years?
that's an interesting thing. A lot of people have been asking about the special guest license to me, but we never got that in any of our players. I mentioned three guys specifically who've played for my team in the past before playing in the UAP and NCAA. We never had to get any license. We wrote to the leagues.
Mm,
They said, okay, so there's no such thing as a license. So again,
ah,
I don't think we need it. It's a 10-day tournament. It's not a professional
ah,
league. You're having teams invited from different countries to compete. When Ateneo competed in the Jones Cup, I don't think they had to get special guest licenses for players, and this tournament should be seen in a similar light as that.
yeah, coach. I'd like to ask, grabe, coach. Good thing you were able to secure that without the need for a license and all that. Looking at the recruits so far, Swaggy P, Balkman, Ange, Fairfield, DJ, Inan, Will, and Justine. Coach, I'd like to ask, are there any more players that you'd like to announce also here in the show that will join Strong UPL?
There are some more players that will be coming, but I don't think I'm ready to announce them yet. So you'll have to wait a little bit. We have a few more players coming in, but it's a good team on paper. But you've never really seen these guys play together. You have what 10 practices with the team before you join a really tough tournament against teams that have been playing together for a long time, against teams that have been in shape, that are in the middle of the respective season. So it's not gonna be easy. I'm telling you. Some of these teams are great teams with national team players, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
tough.
Coach, this competition is set next month, if I'm correct, sa Dubai, and it's been 3 years since the Philippines won the last edition of the tournament. Looking at the guys outside of Spaghetti, of course, how crucial is it that the guys you pick have some kind of connection, either from you or one of your teammates? Like for example, you and from Pineo, you and Will in CSP.
I think that's always important, to have the familiarity to build chemistry as quickly as you can. But again, most of these guys, even our imports, have never played with each other. But we just try to make the most of our situation. That's something we have to build as a staff, to get guys to be familiar with each other. You can't do too much at such a short time, but it's one of the biggest challenge and hurdles we have to face, and hopefully we can find a way to get it done.
Coach, if I may ask po, sino-sino po yung mga kasama niyo sa coaching staff when the tournament starts in Dubai?
Well, nothing's final, but for sure, Jacob, our team owner, will also be part of my staff. Again, he's a great mind here in the basketball industry that we want to develop to. I'll bring back Coach T.Y. Tang with me, and maybe some of our old staff that have had experience playing in Dubai also.
Wow, Coach TY, it's been a while since the collegiate fans have heard that, especially for CSB fans na nabutan pa si Coach TY as a head coach of the league. So, how excited are you that you guys will be teaming up again in the coaching staff for this time in Dubai?
So we're very excited because we still talk a lot. Obviously, I wasn't able to bring him back as part of the CSB staff, but after all these years working together, our relationship's so good. He still supported our team, and we're like brothers. So we're excited to be together again, and hopefully we can win another championship together.
Coach, kailan po yung start ng training ng team and when will you guys fly to Dubai for the tournament?
I don't know yet when we're leaving, probably on the 25th or 26th, or maybe a day before the tournament. But we will start on the 10th or 11th of January to practice.
All right, Coach, I have a lot more to ask for you, but bago po yan, we'll take a short break and kapag mabalik, we'll ask about your future plans for the NCAA tournament. We'll be back with the Athletes Tribune after these messages.
Welcome ka dito sa SM. Come as you are. Mahilig ka man sa pabago-bago o sa paikot-ikot. Yung nag-a-adulting or parenting. Ikaw na kulot, white-haired, purple-haired, kayong magkaibigan na nagkaibigan. Buong barkada. Yung gusto mo, chill lang. Or gawin yung feel mo lang. We know you're changing. So we're changing with you. Come on in. We're all in. At SM, you're always welcome here.
Magandang gabi mga katribo.
At nagbabalik po tayo ngayon sa The Athletes Tribune. Nakasama pa rin natin si Coach Charles Tiu na not only the coach of Strong Realty Group, but also the coach of College of Benilde, who made it to the finals of the NCAA Season 98 men's basketball tournament. Coach, how was the experience po again leading Blazers to its first finals appearance in after 20 years?
Oh, well, it was a nice journey. To be honest, it was a good experience, but we didn't win the championship, so obviously we still fell short, and there's a lot of disappointment on our end. And hopefully we can improve from that, and hopefully we can just get better.
Coach, in the span of a year, there are two decisions. Last in '97, you almost made it to the semis, and then in '93, you guys pushed Latran, the defending champions, to game three at the finals. I know you guys are disappointed that you didn't end up winning the championship, but how proud are you of the boys with their progression despite the short preparation in between seasons?
I'm proud. I'm proud. I'm proud to see them see their growth as players, as persons. They deserve it. They trained really hard. They prepared well. But at the end of the day, you can't always win it. We ran into a team that was better and more prepared for the moment than us, and they just have to learn from this experience and get better.
Coach, this program has been built by not only you and coaching staff, but also Coach Timay, as we mentioned earlier. And now we're seeing what could be a powerful, not powerful, but a skilled, not just a skilled, but a powerhouse team for TSB. What are the next steps for the program to make sure that you guys will continue to be a consistent powerhouse in the NCAA in the coming years?
I don't know if we're a powerhouse team right now. You did well one season doesn't make you a powerhouse right away. The powerhouses are still San Beda, Letran teams that are there every year. But well, number one, we need to continue support of our alumni, of our sponsors, our management, sir Boss Frank, Sir Rafi, Sir Eric, Sir Andoy, the group, the whole group that helps support CSB. We need their continuous support because if you don't have that, you don't have budget, and your program's not going to go anywhere. We need to recruit the proper players. We need to continue to develop players. Make sure we have a good team. I think that's the easiest way or the simplest way to summarize how we can continue to stay relevant and compete in the NCAA.
Coach, during your campaign in season 98, Jimboy and Payne had to file charges against John Morris, unfortunately, due to sa nangyari sa second round between you and JRU. I know John personally came to your practice one time, and Jimboy and Payne have apologized, but they'll still continue to press the charges. Any updates po on what will be their next move po regarding dun sa pag-file po ng kaso, and if it's okay to share?
Well, to be honest, I have no updates. Our attorney just told me once that I think the other side wants to make a settlement. I have no idea how anything works legally. I haven't really spoken to the players about it. I haven't really spoken to detail with the lawyers handling the case because again we were focused on our season. So no, unfortunately, I don't really have any updates right now.
With last season's team captain JC Cuellar and Jim Boy Pastoran exhausting their playing years, any updates po on who will be joining the Blazers for season 99?
Who will be making our team? You mean our new players? Ganun ba yun?
Yes po.
Sorry. Uh, I can't say. We have a few guys in Team B that maybe or may not make our lineup. So it's really too early to tell who's going to be part of our team next year. We have some recruits, hopefully, that will come. We have a few more that want to transfer or want to try out in our team, quite a bit actually. So it's tough. I mean, I can't say how players will develop. Again, we only lost two players. I had three reserves in my pool that pretty much played. So, you know, it's tough, and we still haven't decided. Also, there probably might be some players that we might ask to just graduate or not. It's all up in the air. I mean, we just finished our season. We really haven't gone that far, but we will see as the time comes kung sino man ang mga bagong player namin.
Coach, this year will also be the return of the juniors competition for basketball sa NCAA. How big is this for you guys na you'll be able to scout young talent and hopefully get some guys to join the program?
That's good. I really felt it was very hard for the rookies coming out of high school to make an impact right away or to adjust to the game of college because they weren't playing basketball organized. They weren't playing any organized basketball for the last 2 years during the pandemic. And then they jump in right away playing for a team that's pretty much intact for against college guys who are 2-3 years old. It's very hard. So more than anything, I think it's great for these teams to have a tournament to compete at a high level.
Coach, given the lessons that happened in the past last year and in the past 2 seasons, what's the key aspect of those campaign that you'd want to use for the Blazers moving to season 99?
Well, no, I think we we went through a lot. We were able to deal with a lot of adversity. So I think that's one thing they can take with them, learning to overcome all the obstacles that they faced, to be resilient as a team, and just to play together and to be smarter. I think there are times we weren't smart as a team, and it ended up hurting us. So hopefully we just learn from this experience and become more experienced, smarter players.
Repeating the question, yung team po ninyo galing sa iba't ibang backgrounds. Your team captain back then, JC, came from UE. UP galing si Will, and Makoy came from UST. So how did you guys make it work to make sure that those guys won't just be individuals but a cohesive unit for the Blazers?
Well, to us, it doesn't really matter what school you come from. It's all about fitting into our culture. The moment you enroll in CSB, tapos na yun eh. I mean, who cares where you came from? It's about where you are right now when you get to our program and how you blend in with our culture. And I think they all fit well. It's not too hard. I think we have good players, good kids who are willing to listen and be part of what we're trying to do. And then it's what makes our life a bit easier.
Coach, I know you guys want to win the championship, but one of the things that you said back last season was you want to help these guys in their careers in basketball. So how fulfilling is it for you that the guys you're handling kumbaga, have a second chance in the league?
Oh, that's really the reason that keeps me going here in this program right now. It is tiring, to be honest. At times you feel drained, but when you see these guys and the opportunities that they may have and how happy they are to be winning, um, now maybe other teams will take a look at them after their college careers where they can maybe be pros, whether even if it's not the PBA, but they can support their families by playing. Um, it makes you feel nice, and that's one thing that we want to continue to do: help develop players, help them reach their goals, and if not be professional players, at least help them graduate with a degree, and maybe they can find jobs and have a good life after.
Coach, for you, what has been the hardest part in being a head coach of this program? Considering what happened in the past 2 seasons.
Well, the hardest part is, to be honest, unlike the other schools, I don't really have a team manager. I have a lot of guys that are supporting our program also, but I'm the coach, I'm the manager, basically handling funds, also looking for recruits. It's a tough job that sometimes you have to figure out what you want to prioritize. But there are a lot of things to do with a college team that not a lot of people realize. All they see are the games. It's easy for them to make comment on the games, but you don't know what you have to deal with behind the scenes and in preparation, just to get the support that's needed for a team to succeed. So those are some of the challenges that you have to juggle as a head coach.
Coach, final question. Now that you'll be given a longer preparation for season 99, unlike last year na in between seasons talagang may ilang buwan lang talaga yung training ninyo. How optimistic are you that you'll be going into the next season fully prepared, hopefully, and may exposure na yung mga bata in tournaments before the season starts?
Oh, I think what we had last in between the two seasons were actually decent for me. My bigger concern was when they gave me the job, and was it season 97? I don't even know the names of the season, the numbers, but we had exactly 1 month to prepare after a 2-year layoff, which was almost ridiculous and impossible for us to succeed. But we were still able to maybe make do and compete. Now we had a bit more time. At least saw the results, and hopefully now we can plan our off season properly, give them the right training, give them the right tournaments to join in, the right amount of break and rest, also to focus on their academics, which we also prioritize here. And no, I think I hope we can make the most out of it and maximize to maybe compete again and make a run in the next season. Because you can say what you want, but everything's back to zero. It doesn't matter that we made it to the finals last season. Next season you have a target on your backs. Everything's back to zero. I mean, it could easily. Look at Mapua. They made it to the finals and they had a slow start, and that was their season. Even if many thought they'd be a repeat finalist against Veteran.
Coach, before we let you go, this is your time to call out your support for not only Strong Group but also for Politics Tribune. The floor is yours, Coach.
Well, first to our Benilde community, again, we really deeply want to thank you for all the support that you've given us, for your nice, heartwarming messages. We really appreciate it, and we hope you can continue to support us moving forward as we try to maybe build something bigger here in our school for the LaSalle community. And then, of course, for our Stronghold group, I know we're a new team. We may not have fans. Not many people know about us yet, but especially to those mga kabayan sa Dubai, if you're watching this, hopefully you can come out and support us there in Dubai. To really be nice again to have a Philippine team contend and win a championship there. And we'll try to represent the country in the right way, and hopefully we can win some fans and win a championship.
Again, Coach, thank you for your time and enjoy the rest of the holidays. We'd like to thank you for this opportunity to talk about your team and your upcoming competition.
Thank you also for having me.
Thank you. Sa mga katribo natin, that's Coach Charles Tiu of Stronghold, Strong Group Realty, and Project Shake News. Sa ngalan po ulit ni Miss Vicky Viola, ako po si Ivan Swing para sa Athletes Tribune. Hanggang sa muli.
Magandang gabi mga katribo.